Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Up next, let's keep it in the NFC for this game between the Los Angeles Rams and the Philadelphia Eagles. Here on the Rams sideline, head coach Sean McVay. These guys playing one of those dreaded body clock games, making the long trip to the East Coast. Across the field, head coach Nick Sirianni of the Eagles. These guys 2-0 as well, so two of the league's better teams meeting here this week. Kate Scott, Brock Heward in the booth with you. It is Jake Elliott who's going to get us started. And we're off on EA Sports. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. For the Rams offense, getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock. An active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterback. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, big old win last week.
2nd and 6.
Play action now for Stafford. Big trouble now, and the ball is out. And the Eagles get to it. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Eagles capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. I think they would have happily just taken the turnover, Brock, but how about the wherewithal of the defender to take it back for the score?
Yeah, that is a scoop and score in the definition of a splash play defensively. You don't just rip possession away from the offense, kind of rip their heart out too. You rip possession, you turn it into points, and now that beleaguered offense is going to have to get right back on the field.
Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Completes, it's Atwell. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Stafford from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. So now here's 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That's caught for the 1st. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That's good for a Rams 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is ahead for about 5. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Another run for Williams. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Zach Vaughn with the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Stafford back to throw. Connects with Adams again. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Give to Williams from the gun. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they can be the big gains.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams trim the lead to 1. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Keelan Robinson bringing this back. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, so they're going to take over at the 39. Nice effort there. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They start out 2nd and 10. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
They'll go. Hurts. And they got home. Sacked him on fourth down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings, because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
Stafford now on first down. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's good for Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Straight ahead with Williams. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and his bounce outside naps him 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Waiting!
From the gun, a carry by Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense is staying out there, and they're ready to go for it on 4th down.
Ready!
Going forward, it's Williams. And forget the marker, Brock. He's not even making it back to the line. They're turning this over on downs.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Now for the 2nd time this game, we're going to look at the Philly offense. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. Hurts on 1st down. And they're able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Look at that power, deep left side. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. Rams at a man into the secondary. 3rd down. Hurts now from the gun. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Working now from the gun. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Throwing here hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. Across the 45 and still going. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. First down from the 42.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 42.
Hurts looking to throw. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3.
180.
Barkley. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Now Hurts. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force third and goal. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Unless you're already committed to going for it on fourth, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. For an easy kick here, Brock, just 22 yards. Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. That's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 29-yard line.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Stafford is hit. The ball is out. But a Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo! Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Well, they got the football back, Brock, but things don't look much better. It's third and long.
Hey! Blue 60! Not!
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay.
Delayed game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Don't laugh at me, Kate. I almost wish there was an actual white flag on either sideline we could see waving in this spot, because that was an easy mop-up for the defense to force fourth and long.
Takes it in at the 26.
Adoree Jackson on the return. The Eagles
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Gets everything he has under this one. He's got it inside the 10. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime
Our look
report.
around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home for an AFC East battle with the Miami Dolphins. And this is 4th year back, James Cook. He'll take it all the way, 26 yards, it's a touchdown. The Bills are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. Next up, Duval County, Jacksonville, Florida. Let's check in on the Jaguars as they host the Houston Texans. And it's the 3rd-year signal caller from Ohio State, C.J. Stroud. One of his 2 touchdown passes here in the first half. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Texans looking for a win after 2 losses to start out the season. They lead this one at the half. Lastly, let's go to Nashville. It's the Titans taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And it's a man, when he gets going, is one of the best in the game, Jonathan Taylor. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, our game has lived up to the hype. Just a field goal separates these 2 teams. 10-7 your score, as we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. Dory Jackson now to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Dodges another stop. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Hurts. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Great, set. On anyone, hit. No touch.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game.
Eagles 17, Rams 7. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Rams take over.
The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now for Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. They fake the handoff now. Stafford. Catch made the right side by Nakua. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
That's another Rams first down. A gain of 16 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Slot man motioned over. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Nakua's got it again. And he's hit and set out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot, second down coming up.
Stafford's going to throw once more. That's caught by Williams. They drop it with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
A gain of 15 there, and that's going to be good. LA first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Williams now on 1st and 10, and his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He was brought down by Zach Ball. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. A run with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Throw here, 3rd down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hardy for the Rams field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Here's Robinson with the return. Takes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They're already on a modest little winning streak here, currently in position to stretch it to 3 games as they take the field again. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Hurts to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
No touch that.
Here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Great, set.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it. No connection to be made.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
All set to go now from the 35. They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. Jukes away from one. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, they got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Great.
They're going to run with Barkley. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4.
SOS. You hear me talk about it between the 20s a lot. Stay on schedule. But it comes into play 1st and goal situations too, because a run like that now, well, leaves that whole playbook wide open.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Eagles go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
On now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles double their lead to 14.
Eagles 24, Rams 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Out come the Rams on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Birds got to it!
Well, you can just see the QB scanning, can't you? He's moving, he's looking downfield, but everything covered up on the back end. That 2nd and 3rd level defenders did their job, and what did it do? Well, free that pass rush up to strip the ball away from the QB.
Head coach Nick Sirianni readying the Eagles for their next series. And I'm pretty sure, Brock, they hadn't even all sat down on that sideline yet to rest. And now they're right back out there with a great chance to repeat their last touchdown.
And you will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. You don't mind at all. You got that defense right now reeling after the touchdown. And look at where they start with the football now.
Great, set.
Hurts on 1st down. Throw left side, complete. And he'll go down here at the 16.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Barkley trying this up the gut. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Dumped off to his running back. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. And they've got themselves a 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Barkley gonna try to smash his way in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor.
Here's another 4. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles have likely locked up the win right there. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21.
31, Rams 10.
it's all set for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Sanford. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Complete to Devontae Adams. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Rams trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Second and 3 now. Here's Stafford. Finds him on the slant. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Rams first down.
On first down, here's Stafford. Taken in by Williams outright. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his second and inches. Now it's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running.
It's a gain of 8. And the Rams first down.
Stafford now on first down. Hits him on the out route. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. Second down now. They need 7.
At the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and
Empty the backfield and motion him out. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 4.
Stafford now on third down. Throwing the out route complete. And he's out of bounds. It looks like they might have a shot block, but they're going to be... So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. Now we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens because you've got to make that transition from college where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on fourth down. Desperation time here. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout.
Rams first down. Ready. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
A handoff to Williams. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. And dose of the hurry up here.
At the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. In big trouble now, and the ball is out. But Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo!
Stafford sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Here he goes, third and long. Lost control of another one. But Ram found his way to the football first, and they avoid the turnover. Woo!
Stafford sacked. Fumble on the play. Recovered by the offense.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. Go left side, taken in by Adams. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Design keeper here for Hurts. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they're continuing to survive among the final remaining unbeaten teams across the NFL, as they're now up to a 3-0 start. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.